why looking successful can create opportunity for most of your life. You've probably been told the same thing. Save your money. Avoid unnecessary expenses. Buy the cheapest option. Drive the oldest car you can tolerate. Wear clothes until they fall apart. And invest every extra dollar. On paper, it sounds like perfect advice. In many situations, it is. But here's the question almost nobody asks. If spending as little as possible is always the smartest decision, why do some of the world's most successful people deliberately spend more? Not because they have to, because they choose to. That doesn't seem logical. These are people who understand money better than almost anyone else. They negotiate billion-dollar deals, build global companies, manage fortunes that could last generations. So why would they willingly spend thousands on a tailored suit, hundreds on a pair of shoes, or replace a perfectly functional car with another one that costs 3 times as much? Is it ego? Vanity? Or is there something hidden beneath those decisions that most people never see? Because if there's one thing history has taught us, it's that successful people rarely waste money by accident. They spend differently because they see value differently. And sometimes, the value isn't in the object. It's in what the object quietly unlocks. Think back to the last time you met someone for the first time. Maybe it was during a job interview, a business meeting, a networking event, or even a casual introduction through a friend. Before they spoke, before they explained who they were, before you knew anything about their education, their experience, or their character, you had already formed an opinion. Not a final opinion, but an impression. It happened automatically. You didn't choose to do it. Your brain did. Within seconds, it noticed details you weren't even aware of noticing. How they were dressed, how they walked, whether they looked organized, whether they appeared confident, whether they seemed comfortable in the environment. Most people like to believe they judge others only by their actions. Science and everyday experience suggest something more complicated. Our first impressions aren't always accurate, but they are powerful. And those first moments often shape everything that follows. Now, imagine 2 people walking into the same room. They're the same age. They have similar qualifications, the same level of intelligence, the same ambition. If you gave both of them 6 months, you'd probably discover they're equally capable. But today isn't 6 months from now. Today is their first meeting. The first person arrives in clean, well-fitted clothes. Nothing flashy, nothing covered in designer logos. Just neat, intentional, professional. Their shoes are polished. Their posture is relaxed. Their handshake is confident, not forced, just confident. The second person is equally talented, but their shirt is wrinkled. Their shoes are worn out. They look rushed, almost as if getting ready wasn't important. Now, here's the uncomfortable question. Who do you think most people will instinctively trust first? It isn't fair. It isn't always accurate. But it happens every single day. And the strange part, most people never notice they're doing it. Because perception works quietly. It whispers. It doesn't shout.